Major enterprise AI deployments over the last 12 months are stalling. These failures present as silent friction, a slow, grinding halt rather than a spectacular crash. We see autonomous agents waiting 3 days for a manager to sign off on a $200 decision. We see teams finding manual workarounds and pilot programs that remain permanently stuck in purgatory. These failures persist even when companies use the right models, possess high-quality data, and maintain massive budgets. The latency making AI deployments feel so slow is a management design problem masquerading as a technology problem. Organizations serious about AI are currently running 2 incompatible operating systems simultaneously. OS 1 is the human operating system. Built over decades, it accommodates human cognitive limits. Decisions flow through hierarchy because humans require context, buy-in, and established trust to function. OS 2 is the machine operating system. It is optimized for throughput and scale. Agents ignore social dynamics. They execute against explicit specifications and require clearly defined permissions rather than consensus. Gridlock occurs the moment a high-speed OS 2 agent is placed inside the slow, consensus-driven governance of OS 1. The agent waits for a manager who is stuck in meetings, and the deployment stalls. Deploying more advanced AI will only increase this organizational drag until these 2 systems are intentionally integrated. South Korea serves as the extreme test case for this collision. The National Growth Fund recently approved over 4 trillion won for AI infrastructure, chips, and data centers. Despite this massive investment, Korean enterprises operate on what may be the most heavily human-optimized operating system in the world. Their competitive advantage was built on Confucian hierarchy, seniority-weighted decision rights, and implicit communication in trusted networks. This cultural operating system produced the fastest industrialization in reported history and built global corporate giants like Samsung and POSCO. However, agentic AI breaks down in a culture requiring consensus before any action can be taken. An autonomous machine cannot function when it is forced into a 3-day hierarchical approval chain. The companies that figure out how to run machine execution alongside this deeply human culture will build a defensible, uncopyable moat. The primary challenge of AI deployment is translating human compression, where a simple instruction like "handle this" relies on years of shared experience, into machine expansion, where every rule must be explicit. The World Economic Forum's newly published ACAP framework provides a blueprint for this translation, establishing a formal protocol for autonomous capabilities. The first pillar is authority, defining exactly what an AI decides alone. Second is constraints, strict boundaries that trigger an automatic escalation to a human manager when ambiguity arises. Third is accountability, identifying the human who owns the final outcome. ACAP functions as a management framework, leveraging the arrival of AI agents to force a level of operational clarity that most teams have never previously produced. Human hierarchy and implicit trust networks remain necessary for handling high-stakes ambiguity and high-judgment decisions. The machine system runs on a parallel track, owning the high-volume, consistent execution tasks that follow well-specified rules. Venture capitalists are increasingly using this division of labor as a filter for investment. They are moving away from questions about the quality of the underlying AI model. The defining metric for a product's success is now the quality of the organizational theory and the human-machine division of labor embedded within it. B2B products succeed because their design respects the different ways humans and machines work, leading to faster deployment and higher retention. Management remains the primary bottleneck to creating enterprise value, regardless of the billions currently flowing into the infrastructure layer. Organizations that design clear handoff protocols between humans and machines create a compounding, self-improving loop. As the machine system handles precise execution, humans are freed to focus on high-level judgment and strategy. Marcus Aurelius wrote about the interlocked nature of the cosmos, a concept of sympathy where everything is connected. In the modern enterprise, the human and machine operating systems are now permanently interlocked. The interface designed to manage the machine has become the ultimate advantage, the one truly worth paying for.